Well, hello everyone. Welcome to February. For those of us in DFW, welcome to the summer in the middle of winter. It's like 75 degrees outside. Gets me a little worried for actual summer. My name is Phil Goff. I'm a loan officer out of DFW or Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. I'm with Home Finance with Phil YouTube channel, and this is our weekly market update. So let's go ahead and pull up the screen here and take a look at things. We have very few slides today. It's just a real quick hitter. Appreciate you all watching. This is my information. If you need to get a hold of me, I'd appreciate to talk to anyone watching this. It's a fun thing for me. So our rates last week were the 30-year fixed was 6.9, the average. The average raise this week, according to Mortgage News Daily, as of this morning, which is Friday, is 6.63. So obviously it's down a little bit. I will tell you that we're having a bad entry to our Friday here today. It won't show on the chart I'm going to show next because the chart was taken at the end of the day yesterday. But there's some jobs activity that's going on. The jobs report basically, which is compiled over the past month or two, is showing a stark rise in how many people are getting jobs. But what they're saying is that it really has to do with the jobs like at Christmas time and stuff like that, right? Like the seasonal jobs, they've really hurt the averages. So there's probably some adjusting that will happen. But coming into the market today, it did hurt things. I think yesterday when I priced things out and I was looking at stuff, it was about 6.5. But still, we're doing a lot better than we did in the past. You can so 6% right there for VA and FHA, which is great. So here's your chart. You can see as of yesterday, you can see how we're trending right here. We're going a little bit up. So we've been having some good news. We're following the trend. Everyone's been saying, hey, we're going to drop by the end of the year. Last week's video said, hey, Fannie Mae, who controls a lot of the mortgage interest rates and just what happens in the mortgage world, was expecting the rate to be average around 6%. They said even down to 5.8 by the end of the year. And that's the 30-year conventional. So that's another 0.5% lower than what we're looking at right now. So everything's going. We had one day of kind of meh news, but I imagine it'll meld itself back out over the next, I don't know, couple weeks. So again, just a few slides. But this is something interesting about household expenses for Americans. And I think, we all realize as we're dealing, especially with new home buyers, man, the prices of houses are they're astronomical. Like the buy-in when you first start is just crazy compared to what it used to be. Same house, it was 150,000, 4 or 5 years ago is now 300,000. So it's rough on people. And they're saying the average American household expenses are over $6,000 a month, which averages out to nearly $73,000 a year. But the median annual household income is actually just above that at 74,500. So, it's really tight for a lot of people. And obviously we can all feel when you go to the grocery store and what you used to spend $30 on is now $60, and we all feel it. And so it's just kind of a look. It's just something for us to keep in mind. I mean, obviously there's nothing we can do about it, but it's an interesting thing either way. Good news for all my realtor friends and me. Pending home sales in December and going into January. So December only climbed 8.3%. And I feel like we're just seeing a climb because I feel like it just keeps getting more and more activity. Even if I'm not involved in things I'm seeing on Facebook, there's a lot of realtors that are just happening right now. And we went through a 2 or 3 month slow period. So that's great. Obviously, the recent drop in mortgage rates, we're going to see that helping the thing. And then job additions and income growth. Now, job additions is an interesting note on here because if they have too many job additions, it'll actually hurt the interest rate, like we just talked about, right? Like the end of the year with the people having too many jobs. So, anyways, that's about it for this week. I hope everyone's doing well, enjoying the weather. Get out and go golf and get out and spend some time with the kids. Again, this is me, Home Finance with Phil. And it is the weekend. I will be here. As always, please give me a call if you have anything, even if it's not necessarily anything jumping. You just have questions. I'll be here. My team will be here. We'll be here, especially if you need a quick pre-qual or something like that. And thank you for watching, everyone. And I hope that everyone has a great week.